Hello, everyone. Chaos Theory here again. As you can see, no awkward background living room situation. I've got a fancy, wait, it's over here. Fancy artwork in the background with lots of little artifacting going on in my head. It's great. I recorded another game tonight for First Five Fridays. This week, the turnout was amazing. Even the game designer Nick Conley showed up for a game, which was really, really cool. So we really appreciate everyone who came out and played, especially the veterans who took the time to teach new players. That's really what we were trying to go for when we put this together. Is we want to get hype going for the game and create a fun and welcoming environment for people to learn. So if you're new to Ashes and you're really interested in playing and learning the game, every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you go to the Discord, the Ashes Discord, go to the First Five Fridays channel and hit some people up for some games, and you'll have a good time. So I played a game against Brian B tonight. I used a new deck, built a Jessa sort of mid-rangey slash burn deck that uses dino mounts. I'm a huge fan of dinosaurs. It's kind of combining a lot of things that I really, really love. Mid-range giant dinos, swinging with big units, and blowing my opponent up. And he was playing a really cool Fiona mill deck, that's sort of a control deck. And it ended up being a really fun game. Learned a lot. So hopefully we have some cards in our hands soon that we can build these decks with. The link to the Ashes Discord will be in the description, as well as a link to the TTS mod that we used to play the game tonight. So if you would like to get started playing on Tabletop Simulator, that link is down there in the description as well. That's all I've got for now. Enjoy the gameplay and have a good week. We'll see you next time. I'm trying to make some more content for the game, and I know there's some people interested in it, but I figure, the more content, the better. Like,
Yeah.
it's always weird, like when you're getting into a new game that's kind of niche, like when you search YouTube to try and learn and figure stuff out, and there's like nothing there. It's,
Or the stuff is, like, from 5 years ago, and it's a different game.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Uh,
Right here.
forget you. First five before you roll,
I
or
yeah, so you draw your cards, and then you have the option if you want of before you even roll discarding a card and then drawing another one because that discard phase happens before
yeah,
you,
right, right, right.
I always get that mixed up. It doesn't normally matter much mid-game, but sometimes it
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect from Fiona.
Fiona's weird. I mean, this might be okay. We'll see how it plays out. Um Mind Maze is a surprisingly decent little card, but it's hard for her to play fast, so I think she has trouble if someone burns really well. So Jessa might be tough, we'll see.
Gotcha. You know what I've
Y
realized as the more I play this game? Uh, first fiving gets way, way harder the better you get at constructing decks, and like,
Yes.
because like when you're playing precons, it's like there's some really obvious like I don't want to first five that.
Yeah. Well, and the interaction between what you think you're trying to read what your opponent's gonna do, and it really can have a pretty big effect. It's almost like I would think of it almost like chess openings kind of. It can get a
Yeah,
little heavy, but it's fun though too, and,
yeah, for
sometimes
sure.
there's some kind of rule of thumbs
All
that
right,
will solve
well,
problems.
this is all experimental, so we'll try this.
Sure.
All right, so we'll roll and
You all
see.
set?
Yep, I've got three.
I've got 4, it looks like.
Cool. Did you know that you
Um
have a dice roller?
Oh, I didn't even know that. I've used this. Did you design this mod? It's pretty awesome.
I
I've
I
been
kind of Frankensteined it. I don't want to say I designed it. I pulled a lot of I stood on the shoulder
okay.
of giants.
Okay.
But
So there's a dice roller. What does that mean? You
yeah,
just put them all in
so
there and it just rolls them out?
yeah, you grab it in a group, click drag, shake it up, and then just drop it in it like it's a bag, and it will line them all up for you and roll them, and it even sorts
Oh,
them
that's
by
pretty cool.
power and so on.
I will top of round 2, I will do that.
Yeah.
Because last time I've been playing, I think part of it is the dice. Wherever I got these cards and stuff from, the dice come out really big for the mod.
Oh,
So
okay.
I just use this big gray area for the unexhausted, and I move them over to the red side. Like I get rid of these
Oh, okay.
when
Yeah.
they're exhausted.
That's
But
fine.
it seems to work.
Yeah.
But I will next round try doing it over there. I can shrink my dice.
Yeah.
I think I'll go first here.
Okay, cool.
So we take the little first player token,
Sure.
and
Oh, and don't forget your health.
yeah, I guess she needs a little more than 0 life.
Yeah. Be a short game.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. 15's already kind of small, but she is good if you can get her going. Three-eyed owl. Let's just run with that. And do I need to do some
Ooh.
meditation? I think I do.
Better get down my important cards quick. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Yep. Actually, nothing else. So that's good.
Okay.
So I'll put down the turn option. Here we go.
All right.
Your turn.
Oh, I've never used that before. Cool.
Yeah, all you do is at the end of your turn, you just hit it. I mean, we can also just vocally do it. It doesn't really matter, but
Sure. Okie dokie. I'm going to play. Sarasaurus Mound.
Mhm.
And use this basic to pay for it. And no sides. And then I click it.
Got Jessa. All right, I will bring in an owl right now. Gain action. And you go.
Okay. Let's get Fire Archer down.
Okay. Take 1 damage.
And yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and mount him up. So this goes underneath, like so,
Yep.
correct?
Exactly like that. Yeah.
All right.
And so let me try then. I will do this. Mind maze, yeah.
Ooh.
So you can get it back, but you're going to have to discard a card
Mm-hmm.
and a die and use a main and a side.
Whew. That's expensive.
I mean, in some sense, it costs me, though, a main and a die and a card. So you're only spending really a side more. But
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
first 5, it's rough in the first 5 because it's like you want those cards.
Yeah, definitely.
That's where it really gets brutal, I think.
Yep.
And do I have a side here myself? No side for me. Back to you.
Okay. I will pay these and get a Hammer Knight down.
Okay.
Also, no side.
Let's try a memory theft at the expense of possibly getting slaughtered by a hammer knight.
Yeah, let's see. Oof. This is the problem with doing one of ready spells.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a little problematic. I'm
If
gonna.
I mean, one thing sometimes people will do if you have extra dice is you could discard the ally to memory
Oh
drain and put the
right,
ready
yeah.
spells and then pull it back. If you want to switch that up, I don't mind you
Oh
doing
no,
that.
no, that's actually it's fine. I like the way this worked out. I think I don't need this as much, so I'm gonna get rid of Butterfly Monk
Yep.
Book.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. You've got a lot of cards and dice left. You know what? I'm going to. I'll risk it and I'll go big and We'll see if we can pull this off. I'm gonna strengthen.
Okay.
And yeah, pass.
Mm.
Might not pan out,
I do
but I
not.
don't know what other discard stuff you have, and I don't want to lose that.
Yeah. That could hit for 6 or 5 if I don't stop it.
Mhm.
That's not exactly what I want to see. I do have one way of stopping it, but it's not something I want to do, but I think I'll do it. I'm going to discard Magic Siphon.
Okay.
Well, I'm not discarding it. I'm using Fiona's ability
Uh-huh.
on exhaust. Oh, I need a side. Never mind. Oh, crap.
Oh.
Nah, my own bad there. Okay, can't do that. I could do it next turn if I want. Well, is there another way? Uh,
Wait, you couldn't do that?
no, well, I can do that, but then I can't immediately summon the three-eyed owl because my charm is the wrong side. I was trying to do
Oh.
that as a side and then summon another owl
Right.
immediately to
Yeah.
prevent myself from taking 6 damage. I think I have another way to prevent myself from taking 6 damage,
Okay.
but it's not quite as fun.
Gotcha.
Ghostly Mount, and that costs spend this for that, play
Okay.
that. And the nice thing about this is I can now play it as a side or a main,
Ooh, nice.
but
Yeah.
I need to get an ally.
Mhm.
So I think I'm just going to get hit hard.
Yeah.
Is the
What
unfortunate thing.
that although you're probably gonna hit me hard back. If I remember correctly, you can get a
I can
4/2,
get one that hits
right?
for 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well.
So I think they'll probably be okay, but that's
Yeah.
not exactly the sort of game that
Right.
that Fiona wants to get into.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's go for it. Strengthen, swing for 5.
Yeah, I'm at 9. There you go.
All right. Back to you. There you go.
All right, let's put this down. That costs this. And you can immediately use that
Okay.
to fix some of my dice. Do I need to fix any? Is there any of yours that you have that are nice? No, you're kind of out of dice. This and that. There we go.
All right. It's gonna be a big old pass from me.
So I'll do this now, which is mainly supposed to be used to recycle mind maze. I was kind of hoping you'd actually just like take the mind maze off.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I probably should have just taken the 3 damage, and so now I will immediately pull in the ghostly mount. So
Gotcha.
the idea here is every time you kill the mount, I get the polarity mage back, and I can just keep recycling mind maze. We'll see if this works.
Gotcha.
But I'm out of cards now.
That's a cool little combo there.
Yeah,
I love the art on Polarity Mage too. So good.
yeah. Art on so many of the Ashes cards is pretty awesome.
It really is.
There we go.
All right.
Back to you.
Yep. And
I think you're past.
I've got
Yeah.
I'm
So
past.
I'm gonna try to kill the Hammer Knight. I'm guessing you'll take it on Jessa, but it's really your choice.
Let's see. As if it
You could scream if you do it this way. So if you want the
right.
scream, but this unit's gonna die, so you'll have an empty board then.
Yeah. Oh, discard this. Wow, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I thought you might try to save it, but I actually think you played it better the way you
No,
did. You
yeah.
wouldn't have got off your big swing if you didn't, and I would have
Correct.
played it
Yeah.
twice.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take it because I'm gonna try and preserve whatever board I can. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pass.
Yep. I think that's probably end around. I'm not doing anything else with these last 3 dice.
Okay. Nice to have 3 powers going in the next round though.
That's nice, yeah.
Okay. So here's your mind maze. This is
Yep.
dead. This comes back to hand, correct?
Yes, you get the fire archer back, which is nice for you.
Yep.
And you go
So,
first.
oh, did you want to try your dice roller? I guess
Oh
you're
yes,
used
let's
to.
try it. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
hang
just so
on.
used to. So you go like this and you
So
push G. Is that what you do?
you can G, or you could just click and drag and then just kind of shake it up. Then put it in
Look at
your.
that.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. This should be a class. There it
Oh,
is.
I see. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing. Tapeworm from the Skytear
Oh, and
community.
I see
He's
they're even sorted.
Yeah,
So
they
like the
sort
bad
too.
ones are on the bottom.
Yeah,
That is nice. There we go.
Tapeworm makes the Skytear mod and for that
Okay.
game, and he showed me that little thing. He was like, "Hey, I really hate messy dice, so you want this?" I was like, "Cool." Okay, so you've got a big old horse and an owl,
Hmm.
and that's something to think about. I'm gonna side action spend a nature class and root armor this knight up a little
Hmm.
bit. And then main, I'll swing at your mount.
Well, I think I will block and counter. I don't want to take 3 more damage.
All right.
So
So,
I get my polarity mage back though.
yep. And then I'll deal 1 damage to the owl.
Yeah, you actually only take, because of the root armor, I think you only take 3 damage.
Oh, correct, because yeah, life and
Hmm.
armor.
Yep. I do take the damage though. And you would have, I don't know if you knew this, but the quick strike is not quite like how it is in games like Magic, for example. It
Mhm.
only works on attack.
Gotcha.
So I think you would have killed this even without the root armor if that mattered to you, but I would have killed you as well.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what kind of other things you had going on, so I
Yep.
figure I would do that. Oh, there you go.
Hmm. And did you want to scream in response to that, or?
Oh, duh, it's both sides. Yes,
Yeah,
I do actually. I want to scream.
yeah. This is where the real benefit of Jessa, I play her quite a bit, is if you can get your opponent low, she can just crawl across the finish line just by killing stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
um, so, and let's see here.
I
Okay,
love her character design so much. Like, she's really
let's use the
weird to
owl
build, but
right now just to
okay,
get a card out of your hand.
sure. Um, let's get rid of deep freeze because I don't know what you're playing over there, unit wise. So.
Yeah, and I'll use side action magic siphon here.
Okay.
What do you have on your dice over there? Let me see. I want to mess up some of those. Let's. You got too much good stuff. Let's get that divine down
Okay.
to 1.
Gotcha.
And I fixed one of my own.
Mhm.
Turn this into power. There we go.
Oh,
Your turn.
I just realized I made a mistake, but it's all good. Okay. Let's fire archer,
Yeah, I'll go down to 7.
and then oops, and then meditate, and let's meditate 1 more. Okay.
Um, I will bring in a polarity mage, which costs 1 of these. And I'll pull back a mind maze.
Mm-hmm.
And let's use a mount immediately.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with the other version of the mount, though. Is it the unit guard version?
Unit guard.
I'll actually get that one face down. So that was side and main.
Okay. 2 4 unit guard. I'm gonna play another fire archer.
That's nice.
And then side action, I will kill the owl.
Let's see here. Hang on. Side action. That was a frog.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Particle shield.
Oh, nice.
Get to draw a card.
Then I will not kill the frog.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Or kill the frog. Kill the owl. Cool.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
I think I got the dice for this. Yeah. So that's a main action.
Mm,
And no reaction there.
Nope.
Okay, and I will use it to take out one of the fire archers.
Okay. I will scream.
Yep. I think I'll get my mill set up, but I might just get screamed out.
Let's mount up.
Are you swinging too, or just
That's
mounting?
That's what I'm figuring out. If I want to swing right now. No, because I want to be able to strengthen before I do it. So I will go ahead and pass them on my main. Just
Let's see here. You're almost out of dice, which is useful for me. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm gonna swing at. I'll just swing at Jessa, I guess. But the real thing is I'm going to crescendo to take out the Stegosaurus, and I'll discard a. Let's discard a particle shield.
Okay.
To do that, so this is my card for that, and I have to put a damage onto this.
Yep.
It only hits you for 2, but the real thing is to get rid of that.
Yep. Good call. All right. He's gone. This comes back.
You get that back, unfortunately, which is the bad news for me, but
yeah, we'll scream you.
Yeah, I'm down to 4.
Did you have a side? No, okay. Yeah. We'll play it again. Deal 1.
Got a dice now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'll bring in an owl.
Okay.
Back to you.
Side strengthen, swing at Phoenix Born.
Just block with the owl.
Okay.
And, okay, so all your stuff's exhausted.
Yep. And no dice.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely kill at least the root armor. I think I can probably kill them both. Let's just do it. There's that. Back to you.
Pass.
And yeah, let's do it again for this one.
Oof. All right. Pass.
Yep. I'm at 3 though, is the problem.
yeah, that is.
But your board is empty now, which is the sort of thing I want.
Yep. All right, so these guys are dead.
Yeah, I think I probably need more heal. It's just not quite fast enough to.
All right. There's those. Do I want to keep this? Yeah, sure.
Oh well, it's kind of limping them all together. Okay, I get 4. Got in terms of dice over here. Let's see. What would I really like to flatten? Let's play a hollow here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play it with that die, and I will let's flatten one of your divine and one of your nature class. I just want to get them to basics, not the powers. I can't flatten the powers.
Oh, right.
It only goes from class. It only goes 1 level. So yeah, that's exactly what I want.
There we go.
I just want to get more thing into the basic realm so that it's harder for you to.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Let's meditate.
If you got a molten gold, game is over.
Boom.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had a cancel or something.
Vanish would work, and maybe it's
Okay.
actually worth including in this deck, given how many illusions I have.
Yeah.
It's hard to set up. It's really hard to get these mill locks to really work. I mean, this card is good,
Mhm. Yeah,
and if
for
I can
sure.
cycle it enough, it can do a lot. But I got hit a couple times too hard, and then those screams were just a problem.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because every time I'm losing one to this, you're losing a health too. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Um, because I think you screamed probably like 6 or 7 times that game, I think. And then I took
It
that
was a lot more than
one.
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I think personally, I think screams is actually more valuable than fear.
Mhm.
Fear is a good card, but fear, you're sacrificing one of your own units, so it's
Right.
unless you've got a unit that you really want to sack,
Yeah.
it's not like Sword of Virtue for Odette or something.
Yeah. I thought about. Wait, did I put it in here? No, I didn't. I thought about putting in Reaping Angel because it has 2
Mhm.
recover. I was like,
Yeah,
that's a good fear
that'd be good
target.
with Scream. Yeah, that'd be a
Um,
great fear target.
um,
Well, really, anything that's
but
cheap is also a good fear target. So either
yeah.
high recovery or just things like butterflies are actually a great recovery target because they
Hmm.
actually heal you too. And do they have a recover on them still, or they get rid of that?
That's a good
Can't
question.
remember.
Uh,
Version 1.0
I
butterfly did. I don't think it does anymore, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I have a one of Blood Puppet book just for low battlefield
Yeah.
PVs.
It works great
That's
with Scream too. If your opponent has to deal with it, that you're
yeah,
getting screams that way also.
yeah. I
Um,
because I don't want to give them blockers when I'm playing stuff like,
mhm,
but then I also have power through and Ceresaurus to like do overkill damage, so I thought it was okay.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, this combo of the Ceresaurus with the Fire Archer, that's really solid. That Fire Archer
Yeah,
also did it was like one Fire Archer hit
yeah.
me like
It
3
was a lot of
times.
damage. Yeah, and then I like
I
the
was like,
strengthen too because it's a ready spell that doesn't cost anything once it's down. Which
"Oh, I know.
for
It's
Jessa,
awesome."
that's great because you don't want to spend dice on anything later.
Yeah, you don't. You have to be really lean with dice to make it work.
Yeah,
Um, but I think your deck is I mean, this is the Ceresaurus once it's set up is pretty cheap.
yeah.
I think that can and should work pretty well. And I imagine normally you'd have the butterfly as the
Hmm.
next ready spell out there.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing with this deck is like it's the little stuff. I think the main core of it's probably fine, but it's like, how do I run ice traps? Like, do I run both Final Cry and Molten Gold, and how many of each, and so on?
Mhm.
That's what I'll have to
I've
figure out.
always felt I don't know if there's a right answer, but my sense with Jessa is I would lean a little less toward both because in some sense you're already doubling up on her screams.
Yeah.
Um, Meaning whenever you can trigger Final Cry, you can also trigger a scream. So I guess then the question is, do you want to spend a second die to get 2 more damage, or can you just
Hmm.
put in a couple more big units?
Yeah.
Um,
I think actually this Molten Gold is a one of, if I'm not
oh, is it
mistaken.
okay?
Yeah, it's my one of. I think I put it in there just in case for like a situation like this where I'm like, I just need to do a
Yeah,
3. I just need to end the game.
yeah, and it worked great because I mean I'm not looking great here, but I have a pretty big swing lined up. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 5. That's not going to get you too close, but
Right.
in theory, once you fall that far behind on board, if you couldn't finish me this round, top of
Oh,
next round, I could be in pretty great shape.
oh yeah. This is
So
a fun concept. I like the mount.
it can sometimes work if I can get the mount and the mind maze but I think it has trouble against burn, and your
Yeah.
deck had burn.
Yeah.
I think if it's just swings, I can normally just block the swings and kind of get into a rhythm, and then
Yep.
this stuff starts to take over. But
Yeah, that's the thing I like about
probably,
this versus Brennan though, is like, or at least like pure burn Brennan, or something like
yeah,
the Jessas where they just want to only scream and do the self damage
mhm,
thing. The reason I like this is because it can do the kind of mid range big
yeah,
creatures swinging thing and the burn at the same time.
Yeah, and these Cerasauruses are perfect for it because they get that the overkill
Yeah,
one is really nice.
for
Do you
sure.
have Grave Knights in there too? They're probably pretty good too if you want even more of that aggro feel, though. I personally
Um,
like the Hammer Knight more.
yeah, someone mentioned in the Discord Grave Knights, and the reason I went with Hammer instead is because against like go wide decks, I don't want to
Mhm.
like I'd rather
Yeah,
have a card that's better on my back foot against those decks than something that
I would
leans
agree with you,
into
but
the.
technically you could do both.
You could do both, yeah. That's the thing. I could put in one or two Grave Knights and only have.
They're a nasty threat.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Well,
that was a fun game. Thanks for playing, and
yeah,
thanks again for
for
organizing
sure.
all this stuff.
And just to double check, you don't mind if I put this on YouTube?
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't think we said anything weird, so yeah, go ahead and post it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool, man.
Just
Well,
making sure, like, did I say anything bizarre?
I don't think so.
No,
All right.
I don't think so.
Well, thanks,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate the game.
Yep, thanks for the game. Take care.
Yep. Yep. Have a good one.